Yeah, so for the 2015 workshop for the UNSA volunteers, we actually split it in 2 days. We invited them for Friday night to actually get to know each other, to just have a comfortable surrounding, and played 2 games to just trigger some group dynamic actually.
To warm up.
Yeah, to warm up, and then to start with the actual workshop on Saturday.
Everyone coming from Germany. Sorry.
And you connect that yeah.
There will be a rest chamber. Parallel to the rest of no, you can connect those.
Okay. It's like 3.5-4 centimeters high. And then inside the square, you have until a circle which touches all 4, like so it's a triangle for a side of the square.
So the communication game was actually about making volunteers aware of an effective communication. So expressing himself or herself in another language, and it was actually quite tricky because 2 people were sitting with the back to each other, but one could see the picture which another person had to draw, while you could only explain that, but you were not allowed to show the picture. So it is actually quite a good example of what you can encounter in other countries, so language barriers and cultural differences. There may be something which seems quite evident to you, but which is not to the other person. So our volunteers found out quite effective ways to communicate with each other and to start with basics and express themselves.
Of the language. The doctor does not speak English either. You feel maybe something serious where you need to be treated as soon as possible.
Just in a very harsh and letting something coming too near. But then after a while, I learned what to do that. So it's your personal belongings, but you wouldn't go.
But it was really not touristy area, like there are no touristy animals.
Yeah, but once you get out of the city center, and it was like it's completely different. Like they might really have seen what is this kind of quality regarding
Second half of the day we had an activity where we thought of concrete problems, concrete issues which may arise during the volunteering project. So it was called worst case scenarios. So we thought about 8 situations which volunteers may encounter. For example, there was a case where you have to go to the doctor and you cannot express yourself in another language. And there was also another worst case scenario where you actually really want to help, but you cannot.
Yeah, or what if your project manager asks you to donate money from your personal account because it's really necessary to buy these education material for the kids, and you definitely see the value in that, but still it's your personal money, and what should you do about it? And yeah, so we played through these different scenarios to just raise awareness that these might happen, and to prepare them a bit for the worst case, that they're not totally surprised if something like that happens.
Do we need to get to
That is something to say, yeah, we pick you up and then you might forget about it, so maybe one day, some days before, you can just send an email reminding them
the basic goal for the workshop was actually to bring all the volunteers together, no matter where they actually go. So we had volunteers going to Asia as well as to Latin America or to Africa. And the aim was to raise awareness about the role of the volunteer. What does it mean actually?
About cultural differences as well.
Exactly. And to actually make them aware that a cultural shock could happen, and to give them some tools with them that they're not very lost in the situation, which can be very scary.